I am gonna yap a lot of things today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If you're 16 and under and you're watching this video is for you. But if you're older than me, you're also welcome here. In this video, I'll be sharing everything I've gone through, talking about the mistakes I made, how I fixed them, and last but not least, how I get my dream setup. So anyway, let's make some tea while we talk. So first off, I know you click on this video because you want a setup like mine. I hate to say this, but you've got to wait. By waiting, I mean it's gonna take quite a long time. Let's say you're 14 years old and want to upgrade from your old laptop that can't even run Roblox properly. You're not gonna get a setup like mine anytime soon. But don't let that discourage you. All you need to do is stay consistent, because that's what I did. When I was 12 years old, I received my first computer. It was an Intel Celeron that can run Roblox at around 30 FPS sometimes. And in that year, I've met my first online friend, Alan. So as you can see, I didn't just wake up one day and magically have a full setup with a PC, monitor, mic, keyboard and all that. When I was starting out, I almost had nothing. No camera, no fancy legs, no high-end gear. Just a Intel Celeron, a cheap mouse, a cheap keyboard. Everything that works but is very slow. And that's how I started. So here's a tea for you and a tea for myself, as I am gonna talk for a long time. And from there, I start upgrading my things. My father gave me his old monitor and it's square. A change of keyboard, a new mouse, little upgrades that go quite a long way. I switch houses if you're wondering, that's why my setup looks a little bit different. And yeah, this 16:9 monitor is also my dad's old one. So if you're wondering how I bought all of this, well, my parents started giving me pocket money, 70 ringgit a week. Or maybe for you, 50 ringgit or even 20 ringgit a week. If you want some extra money, you can do that by finding a job. Of course, for the viewers who are younger, you can talk to your parents about working part-time. Or if you're a little braver, you can just go to Facebook and find jobs there. I did find a job once, but my mother denied, so stuck to 70 ringgit a week, I guess. But that's enough for me. Continuing on, I bought a new monitor, and the old one I used as a secondary monitor. I changed to a new chair, and at this point I started to learn how to edit videos. And oh yeah, and a new table too, as the old one is too small. As you can see, with these teeny tiny changes, my setup has transformed massively. After that, the monitor that I newly bought for a year has burned out in the corners, causing the screen to not function anymore. It probably has some sort of short circuit, as I bought a very cheap monitor. I learned from my mistakes and I save up even more and buy a trusted brand monitor, LG Ultra Gear, and it's 165Hz. The monitor you're seeing on the right is what my father gave me as a gift, as now he sees me all the time using a computer. So the size is relatively different. And lastly, I moved to a new house where we are now. I bought a new Pioneer bookshelf speaker secondhand from Facebook Marketplace, but it is not over yet. Then about 6 to 8 months has passed, and by that time I finally had the budget I've been saving up for over 4 years, and I bought a new PC. The PC casing is given to me by a friend of mine, Alex, and it's done. I cable managed a little and now it looks very finalized and I can finally stop. But there is where you don't stop. You never stop. I have the extra monitors laying around on my floor that my dad gave it to me last time. And I bought a dual monitor stand, and now it should be done, right? No. I spent another 2 months saving up and I bought a new table. The table is 180 centimeters long, so you can fit everything on the table. And finally, this is the setup I am currently using right now. The dream came true. Of course, I made mistakes. Lots of them. And one of my biggest mistakes that I have is getting into a situationship. And it broke my heart that she left. But we must move on. There is a second but to this, as my situationship actually went well, but all good things must come to an end. Although my heart is broken, I want to say thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. You were such a great experience. And on that note, thanks for watching my video to the end, and hope you see you in the next one. Bye bye.